Dear animal lovers, welcome back to the Animal Behavior Channel. As winter approaches and temperatures drop, many animals seem to disappear into the cold wilderness. But where do they go? The answer is hibernation, an incredible survival strategy that allows animals to endure harsh winters. But why do animals hibernate, and how does it work? Today, we'll be diving into the fascinating science of hibernation. Hibernation is a state of deep sleep that helps animals survive winter when food is scarce and temperatures are freezing. During hibernation, an animal's body slows down drastically, their heart rate drops, breathing becomes slow and shallow, and their body temperature can plummet to near freezing. This metabolic slowdown allows animals to conserve energy, relying on stored body fat to sustain them through the long winter months. It's nature's way of pressing pause until conditions improve. So why do animals hibernate in the first place? In winter, food sources like plants, insects, and small animals are much harder to find. For many animals, especially those that rely on these food sources, staying active through winter would require too much energy. Hibernation allows these animals to survive the season without having to search for food, which is in short supply. Instead, they slow their bodies down and live off fat reserves they built up during the warmer months. So, who hibernates? You're probably familiar with bears, but they're not the only ones. Hedgehogs, bats, groundhogs, and certain species of frogs and turtles also hibernate. Each species has its own unique way of entering and surviving hibernation. Frogs and turtles take hibernation to the extreme. They can actually freeze solid, with ice crystals forming in their bodies. Their metabolism slows down so much that they can survive without breathing for months. Hibernation doesn't just happen overnight. Animals spend weeks or even months preparing. For example, bears and squirrels pack on extra fat in the summer and fall to sustain them during hibernation, while animals like hedgehogs build nests to keep warm. Squirrels don't hibernate in the traditional sense, but they enter a lighter form of sleep called torpor, where they'll wake up occasionally to eat the food they've stored. It's all part of their winter survival strategy. You may have heard of torpor. It's similar to hibernation, but with a few key differences. While hibernation is a deep, long-term sleep, torpor is a shorter, lighter state of dormancy. Animals in torpor may wake up occasionally to eat or move, while hibernating animals stay asleep for weeks or months without waking. Bears, for example, go into a state that's closer to torpor, where they can wake up if disturbed, while animals like hedgehogs and bats enter true hibernation, staying in deep sleep until the warmer weather returns. One of the most amazing things about hibernation is how animals survive such extreme conditions. Some hibernators, like certain species of frogs and turtles, literally freeze solid during winter, with their heartbeats slowing to almost zero. Their bodies produce special proteins that prevent ice from forming in their cells, allowing them to thaw out in the spring and continue life as usual. Bats, on the other hand, find shelter in caves where the temperature stays just above freezing. Their low metabolic rate helps them survive the cold months, with their fat reserves keeping them alive. When spring arrives and temperatures rise, hibernating animals slowly wake up. This process can take several days as their bodies gradually warm back up, their heart rates return to normal, and they begin to seek out food. Waking up from hibernation isn't easy. These animals have lost a significant amount of body weight and are hungry. That's why, right after waking up, they immediately start looking for food to rebuild their strength. Hibernation is one of nature's most incredible adaptations. It allows animals to survive the harshest winter conditions by conserving energy and living off the fat reserves they've built up. From bears in dens to frogs frozen in ponds, animals have developed fascinating ways to make it through the cold months. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the amazing world of animal behavior. What other animal adaptations would you like to learn about? Let us know in the comments below.